What's going on, everybody? Tyson from VS Card Hub back with another grading reveal. This time, we're going to be showing off the 20 cards that we got back from Beckett Grading. If you watched the previous grading reveals, you know we did a pack of 20 to tag grading, PSA, and Beckett all at the beginning of November or middle of November-ish. I think it got to Beckett on like the 17th or 18th and was scanned in on the 20th. They all arrived where they were going about the same time, within like a day of each other. So this 20, as well as the previously shown 20 that came back from PSA, both got there about mid-November, and PSA got back right towards the end of January. I think like the last week of January, or right the week prior to the last week of January, 2 weeks prior to the end of January, something like that, whatever you want to call it. PSA came back, and then Beckett came back about a week to a week and a half later, almost in February. And unfortunately, that was after I had to sit there and reach out to them a couple times. Didn't hear anything. You know, at least PSA in their app, they update the app, tells you where it's at with the grading and pictures and researching and all that stuff. Beckett unfortunately just kind of disappeared into the void and just had no idea where my cards were for like 2 months. So ended up having to reach out to them a couple times. Never actually heard anything back. Like I emailed, used their support line, never heard anything back. Tried again, and then all of a sudden my order started moving through the grading process. So it is what it is. If you watch the reveal of the 20 PSA cards that we got, you know that I actually already ran or made this video, or I made both of these videos of the grading reveals. Unfortunately, when I went to go to edit them, the files got corrupted and screwed up. Hopefully these ones survive. We will see. If this makes it to YouTube, then we'll know that the video survived. Unfortunately, the originals did not, so I had already run through the whole grading reveal, tossed the boxes, already showed everything off, and unfortunately the videos ceased to exist. So back again. I've already seen all the grades, but I want to run back through it again. That way you know that's why they're out of the box, out of the wrappers and everything, because they've already been taken out and shown off, and now it's time to show them off again. So let's do this. Some of these Beckett slabs, unfortunately, I've kind of touched on it before, that their quality control is kind of terrible, actually. So I'll probably point out a few things, but I'm probably going to do a follow-up video to this, kind of showing off some of the issues that I had with this. I wanted to like Beckett because I really like that they have subgrades. I like that they have like the 9.5, the 10, the pristine 10. Just a chance to have an even cooler, like better graded card. But then when I got these slabs back, like some of them were just terrible. I mean, kind of inexcusable, really. I know PSA and all them have their issues, but yeah, stay tuned. There'll be another video. I'm going to kind of highlight some more of it, do a little bit deeper dive, but not going to waste any more time. Brian Thomas Jr., this was Red Pandora. This came out of the 2024 Donruss. Those were nice cards. I think I sent in 3 or 4 of them. Brian Thomas Jr., he gets a 9.5. Look at that. Centering and corners got 10s. This one was like the one that touched off actually looking at the slabs. I know I said I wasn't going to really go into it, but this really touched off going into the looking at the slabs, because I was looking, I was like, well, okay, surface 9. I didn't really notice any surface issues, and then I was like, oh, there's a little white spot on the surface. Well, when I look closer, I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the video, but when you look closer, that's actually a chunk of plastic. That's like a piece of trash in the slab. So it looks like when they put the slabs together, like a piece of plastic broke off, and it's on the top of the sleeve, between the plastic sleeve and the actual slab. And that's when I started looking closer, and like all the slabs that I got back are all scuffed from their machines, and yeah, it was just a hot mess. But anyways, I'm not gonna waste all the time. I keep saying that. I keep wasting time. 9.5 on the Brian Thomas Jr. Definitely happy with a lot of these grades. Like, I think I did really well on the Beckett one. Did quite well with these grades, but yeah, just the quality control in the slabs was pretty terrible, actually. This was 23 Panini Prism Draft Picks. Rashi Rice on the rookie. This one got a 9. Thought this one was going to do better. Did all the measuring and stuff, and I thought this one was pretty good, but got a 9 on that one, unfortunately. Nice color match, though, for both the Chiefs and his college uniform. This one was a bit of a PC one. Josh Jacobs, as you know, if you've been in my What's Not streams or watched some of the other videos, I am a Raiders fan. This was a Josh Jacobs out of 2023 Prism, numbered at 249, and this one got a 9. But it's a nice orange. It'll go well with Nick Chubb back there. But did only get a 9. Keon Coleman, I believe this was another one of the red Pandoras out of the 24 Donruss, the big Costco packs. Yeah, red Pandora. This one got a 9.5 as well. All these graded pretty well, these red Pandoras. Fortunately, you see the tags are all bent up in there. Like, what the heck, Beckett? Come on. Puka Nacua, 23 Prism draft picks. Another rookie. Got a gold label, and it's a 9.5. This one got 9.5 subgrades across the board. Little Puka Nacua action. Beast of a receiver. Got him in my Dynasty Fantasy League. Been doing awesome for me since last year, actually. Picked him up as a rookie. Ricky Pearsall, another red Pandora. Nice color match and a nice 9.5. Once again, got a 9 on the surface. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at them because I thought they were pretty clean. But I'm happy with the 9.5s. This one's Roman Wilson. Thought he was going to do a little bit more his rookie year this year. This one was just the rookies paper stock. Still got a 9.5. Once again, surface got a 9. Yeah, that piece of dust was mine. But happy with the 9.5. Aiden O'Connell. This is another PC one for the Raiders. This one is out of 299 out of Topps. This is the Bowman Chrome University Aqua Wave. Ugh, that's a tongue twister. Aqua Wave Refractor. 9.5 on that one. There's some crisp edges there. This one, Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl champion by the time you're seeing this. Like I said, I actually recorded these videos before the Super Bowl. Now he's a Super Bowl champion. 23 Panini Prism draft picks. Nice color matched red. Unfortunately, it got a 9 once again on the surface issues. I think this one I kind of agree with the surface issue. There's a big print line that kind of goes right across. Yeah, you can kind of see it there in the reflection. There's just like there's a print line that goes right across where that prism kind of meets up with itself. Justin Herbert, he's another PC one. I like Justin Herbert. Like Nick Chubb, Justin Herbert is mainly players. This one is out of 49, 23 select. And unfortunately, this one got an 8.5. Which is kind of crazy. Like, they docked me hard on the corners. And yeah, I've looked at it a few times. Like, these corners, there's no white, no bending. Like, they're crisp. So I'm not sure what I got hit for on the corners. This is one that may potentially get cracked and resubmitted. Yeah, I've looked at it a few times and kind of wondering what they're looking at, but I don't know. I'll take it though. 8.5. This is another one that I will probably end up potentially resubmitting. This is a Terry McLaurin rookie card out of 2019 Legacy. I looked this one over top to bottom, and I thought it was just an absolutely clean, beautiful card. It is on paper stock, but I thought it was just amazing. And unfortunately, I only got a 9. Centering and corners both got perfect 10s. Edges got 9s. Which, like I said, I looked it over, and I don't know. I don't really see any edge issues. Same with the surface. Like, I didn't really see any surface issues on this one, but it got an 8 on the surface subgrade. But yeah, this is a Terry McLaurin out of 199 rookie card. So yeah, that's one I may look at potentially trying to crack and resubmit somewhere else. Probably not going back to Beckett anytime soon, but we'll see. Bijan Robinson, 23 Panini Spectra. This one's out of 50. This was a die cut out of there. And this one got a 9.5. I actually thought this one was also going to do a little bit better. Unfortunately, this one got a 9.5. They dinged it hard for the corners, but the thing with these ones, the corners are rounded. Like, none of them are bent. Corners are naturally rounded on this. So I don't know if they just, I don't know. Not really sure what they took off for the corners on this one. But centering, edges, both 10. Surface got a 9.5. Like if those corners would have been a 9.5 or higher, that one actually might have been a gold label 10. All right, Malik Neighbors 24 Donruss. This one is also the rookies. Neighbors got a 9.5. Got a few Neighbors cards. He's actually, a lot of his stuff is graded pretty well. Definitely happy with a lot of his. I got a Malik Neighbors back from Tag. They got a 10. We got a die cut back in the PSA video. They got a 9. We got a couple other Malik Neighbors. There's another one, Lad McConkey on the red Pandora. This one got a 9.5. Pretty good subgrades as well. Definitely nice looking cards. This one's Aaron Rodgers out of 23 contenders. This is one of just the inserts. I think I just sent this one in because I had it sitting around and I was looking to make the 20 cards. I think this was before he just kind of imploded this year. But it still got a 9.5 on the winning ticket. Beckett does seem to dock pretty hard on surface issues. And like I said, there's some of these where I've looked at them and not really sure what I'm getting docked. Like I don't see dimples or pitting or anything. So who knows? Still happy with 9.5s. Definitely take them. Lad McConkey, this one's out of Luminance. Ripped some Luminance earlier this season. I guess early on in the season. And sent some Luminance to Tag. I don't think I sent any to PSA. This was a McConkey to 175, and unfortunately this one only got a 9. Centering and corners were pretty good. Unfortunately, they got me for the edges and the surface. Once again, the surface. Like the surface seems to be like the big ding that I got from Beckett. Another one, Lad McConkey. I believe this one, this one is the rookies out of 24 Donruss, and this one got a 9. 9.5 on the edges, 9s on everything else. Still a nice card. Lad McConkey has a big future. So I sent in a few of his cards. Let's see. Another PC one. This one is a little Amari Cooper action on the 2018 contenders. Yeah, this one was numbered out of 99, I believe. 77 out of 99. This one got a 9.5. Really good subgrades. Definitely a good looking card. This was another one where when I started looking at them after I found some of the stuff inside the slabs, you can see up here that that's actually a piece of cardboard, like a little chunk of cardboard that's in there. And that's on the outside of the sleeve because these have an internal sleeve that they sit in and they're sealed in there. That's actually in between the sleeve and the slab. All right, last couple here. Jonathan Taylor, 23 Prism. This one's out of 249. 9.5. Excuse me. And last but not least, Amon-Ra St. Brown out of 23 Absolute. Gold label. This one also got a 9.5. Definitely some good subgrades. This one is out of 299. I actually sent one of these, one of the orange ones, also out of 299 to Tag of Jalen Hurts, actually. And I guess I didn't see, like on the Jalen Hurts, there was like just a tiny little dimple dent up in the corner. Man, I'll tell you what, Tag saw it. If you saw the video, Tag definitely saw that, and I think that the Hurts got like a 7. So Tag sees a lot of things. But with Beckett, definitely happy. That's my 9.5 stack compared to the 9s. I will absolutely take that. Just getting 9.5s is awesome, especially having the subgrades and getting some pretty good subgrades on a lot of this stuff. So there's a couple of them that we were pretty much right on the edge of 10s. I will definitely take it. Like I said, even though the Beckett slabs, the QC coming back from Beckett was just not good, and not knowing where the order was for 2 months and having to keep bugging them and pestering them to figure out where it's at. And like I said, never even got a response back. It just, my order started moving. So who knows? Anyways, appreciate you tuning in. Check out the eBay link below. A lot of these will probably end up on eBay here shortly. You can go over there, check out, we got a lot of singles, slabs, patches, autos, you name it, we got it. A lot of this stuff that you see on these reveal videos, it will end up on eBay. Also, a lot of stuff that I rip off streams. I do rip stuff on Whatnot. We do some breaks over there. We'll end up on eBay as well. So check us out on Whatnot. Link will be down below. If you use the invite link, if you're not already on Whatnot, you'll get a free $15 to spend however you want on the site. Appreciate everybody that drops in, that checks out the video. Appreciate y'all coming and checking out our review and reveal of the slabs. Like I said, it's kind of a reshoot, but it's always fun to get to show this stuff off. Appreciate you tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch y'all later.